Wakey, motherfucker! Op says there's a delay in the feed. They need to recalibrate your ass.
Me?
Well, it ain't me, because I'm goddamn near perfect. Men wanna be me?
And you wanna be with men? Yeah, I got it.
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is an affordably priced standalone game, which means that you don't need to own the original Far Cry 3 in order to play Blood Dragon. No, Ubisoft is not feeling generous, it's just that Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is a completely different game from what you might be expecting. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is all about the good old futuristic action movies from the 80s. You are Sergeant Rex Power Colt, a Mark IV cyber commando from the future, which in this case is 2007, and you've been sent on a special mission to investigate Colonel Sloan, who is an agent gone rogue. You and your buddy Spider travel to an island where you find Sloan. However, it quickly turns out that things are a bit more complicated than you thought. Sloan has gotten really evil and basically plans to do some very bad things to the world. However, thanks to some help from his beautiful assistant, Dr. Darling, you, unsurprisingly, manage to turn things around in the end. In terms of mechanics and gameplay style, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is actually very similar to the regular Far Cry 3. Once you complete the first couple of missions, you find yourself in a town where you can roam freely, buy, upgrade weapons and interact with the NPCs. Most of the quests that you can undertake include freeing outposts, rescuing scientists and killing some of the various beasts living on the island. The most impressive beasts, of course, are the extremely powerful blood dragons, which are something like glowing dinosaurs that shoot lasers from their eyes.
Go get him, boy.
You know, the typical 2007 stuff. Naturally, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon uses the Far Cry 3 engine, which is Junia 2, but both games have nothing in common in terms of art. While Far Cry 3 puts the player in a semi-realistic, lush tropical setting, Blood Dragon goes for a cyberpunk approach with much less detail and a lot more lighting effects, mostly glow. Blood Dragon looks good, there's no doubt about it, but its overly digitized and post-produced visuals can get somewhat tiring to look at after the first few hours. In terms of music and sound, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon has a lot to offer. The soundtrack is once again extremely reminiscent of those old school action movies. It will sound dated, but that's the whole point here. Make no mistake, this isn't Far Cry 3, and given the relatively affordable price of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, that comes as no surprise. Blood Dragon is an interesting and very entertaining FPS. It's really a breath of fresh air in the market, which is so full of military shooters. It's incredibly old school, and that's what makes it beautiful. And if you're already starting to feel a bit nostalgic, then this means that you should absolutely head over to your favorite online game store and buy Blood Dragon. Just keep in mind, it lacks a multiplayer mode, but that's probably because there wasn't multiplayer in the 80s.